Normally, I don't let this happen to my kitchen, but it did. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. I'm going to give myself about 10 minutes max to get all of this tidied up. I don't think it'll take that long though. If you've got something you want to do around your house, grab your stuff and come on and let's do this together. If you want more inspiration and motivation, click on the playlist. I'll have a link in the description box below. And I'll also have a link to Sunday Dawn's channel, The Helpful Home. She is the host of Tiny Tidy Tuesdays every week. There we go. That's much better. I got myself some new food storage containers this weekend with the lock lids, and look, purple, my favorite color. So I put them up on this shelf temporarily because this is actually the cabinet where I keep my glass food storage containers. And I have another one just like this that goes on in that spot right there, but they're not all going to fit. I'm thinking about maybe taking a couple of these out, but they're still not going to fit comfortably. So I'm thinking about maybe either moving these lighter items, I do use these a lot, but either moving them up to this shelf or over into this cabinet. I used to have them in this cabinet, so I know they'll fit. But I think that way I can move all of the glass food storage containers down into this cabinet. It's pretty big. It's one of those corner types, so it'll hold quite a bit, and that way they won't be too high up because I'm not tall, and so I'd rather they not be up high like this. I'd rather they be down on one of these shelves. So I'm gonna try that out and see how it works. Now I have both of my colanders and both of my mixing bowls in this cabinet, and over here I have the glass lock lid containers in this shelf, and up here I have these glass containers that I already had, plus these mason jars, and I bought some plastic lids for those and took off all of the metal ones. The reason being is because, you know, these things will get rusty, and I don't want rusty lids for my food storage, and I'm not using them for canning. I'm just using them as food storage containers. I was trying to find lock lid ones in that size, and then when I saw the plastic lids, I thought that'll solve that problem. The reason that I wanted that is because these are a good size for what I need. I have one that's just a little bit bigger, and I have these. But let's see if I can get the lid off. The lids are not hard to get on and off, maybe with this hand. The lids are not hard to get on and off usually with these, but the shape of these makes it so that I have a hard time gripping them when I'm washing the dishes. And so I'm always afraid, because, you know, they get a little slick, and I'm always afraid I'm going to drop them. But also you have to take them apart and wash them, and then wait for them to dry, and then put them all back together and all that stuff. And sometimes they can be a little bit difficult to do that with. Well, of course I'm doing it with my left hand, I can't. But anyway, getting the lids on and off, it's not as hard as some are, but I don't know if you can tell. Like, see how this one is kind of curvy? If I don't get them all the way on, it's kind of hard. So having the lid that's either a screw-on lid or a lock lid works a lot better for me. So I'm not going to declutter these yet because I want to make sure that this is going to serve my purposes, because I do use these a lot. But I think having these mason jars with plastic lids in that size, plus this little one here, it's a little bigger than I use most of the time, but it'll do. And then I found these. This is a different brand, but these have the thing down the middle, so you can put two different types of things in there. And so I think that will also serve my purposes. So yeah, before I declutter those, I'm going to check out, I'm going to give it a little trial and see if that's going to work out. If that works out, then I will probably go ahead and declutter these and this one, and probably some of the mason jars and lids as well, because I won't need all of those. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who suggested that I look for lock lid food storage containers. These were the only ones I could find for the longest time, and I got 2 of these. I tried them out, and I really liked them, but that's the only ones I could find, and I couldn't always find those in the store. And just this weekend, when we went out, I actually found both of these, so different sizes. The only way I can get the smaller size was to buy a whole box of them, and I didn't need that many. So these should serve my purposes along with the mason jars and these right here. It's a pretty day today, so we have some books out here in the driveway, just a couple of boxes and just kids books, so maybe some people will stop by and take a few. We took 2 boxes of books out to the driveway, and now they all fit into one box because half of them got taken. And that is my tiny tidy for this Tuesday. Let me know down in the comments if you did a tiny tidy along with me. And until next time, happy decluttering. Bye. I let clutter go as soon as I know it's something I no longer need. That makes every mess a little bit less, and that makes me happy indeed. I've decluttered so much, it's quick to pick up. In just a few minutes, I'm done. Now I can do more than ever before, and that includes having more fun. There's my bubby. Did you get your tiny tidy done? Did you get your tiny tidy done today? Perfect.